It's an island in the middle of the ocean, and I'm on it. There are no trees or food on this island, and if I die, the world will be lost forever. So I decided to try to survive on this island for 100 days. And on the first day, I decided to find out what was there. And I found a sugarcane, clay, and a squid. This will be my best friend. His name will be Peter. In the chest, I found bamboo. And these are quite difficult conditions for survival. Besides, I'm not allowed. There's a rule that I'm not allowed to leave this island until I kill the dragon. And in order to survive, I have bamboo. I planted it, and now I have to wait. And you ask what this bamboo will do for me. In update 1.20, bamboo has been made a full kind of wood. And with it, I can make a crafting table and some basic tools. And while I was waiting for the bamboo to grow, I made a small pit for the stone. Oh, I see a turtle. His name will be Mortis. And we'll live with this Mortis for 100 days. Right, Mortis? After I met Mortis, I went to transform this island. And here I grew a bamboo that I got and planted. And now we have 2 bamboos, and the process should go twice as fast. And now we can continue to transform this island. Okay, and to expand it somewhere over there. I've run out of dirt that I need to mine. So I have something like this island. And in the evening, I made a house out of it. And I got this dome that moved to the left for some reason. I tried to fix it, but it didn't work. And this is the bamboo that I'm going to harvest, and I can make sticks out of it. But I need too much bamboo for the planks, so I decided to plant more. A zombie came out of my house, and it was time for the stick. The first mob killed in hardcore. Such a pleasure. And here is the spider I need to make string for my fishing rod. And I've already planted an almost bamboo forest. I killed some mobs at night. A lot of bamboo grew in the meantime, which I harvested. Finally, I made a crafting table. Day 2, and I have a new version of the snapshot. And now the bamboo planks are made differently. And an enderman stole a block of dirt from me. To teach him a lesson, I made a boat. Then I put him in the boat and taught him a lesson for stealing it. Nice. After I crafted an axe, I went to hunt for fish. But it was too difficult, so I mined a stone. And now I have a stone pickaxe and a stone axe. And near the island, there's a lot of kelp that I can dry and make into an eternal energy source. And finally, I found a way to make good use of my wooden tools. I just threw them in the oven. Then I hunted for fish until evening. Hunting fish this way made me feel like a real survivalist on an uninhabited island, so I decided to try bone meal on bamboo. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, but I didn't know you could do that. And only after I ate 24 tropical fish, my health was restored to the maximum. And at night, I decided to kill mobs to get some useful loot. But since I was almost killed by a skeleton I hid in my little hole, I took my strength in my fist and went to kill the skeleton. And with the help of some crazy moves, I managed to beat him. Day 3rd, and I made myself a fishing rod. And so that I would always have food, I decided to go fishing for a very long time. It must have been half a day, and I caught only 10 fish. And so that the mobs could not get me into the dugout, I made a bamboo door. And you know, my furnaces will work around the clock, because it's an eternal energy generator, because a block of kelp can melt 20 kelp at once, and to make the block itself, you only need 9. And with each block, I'm 11 kelpies ahead. I'm a genius. Meanwhile, I went to the mine where I found my first coal, and I fought mobs all night. But this time I was smarter and used a boat to bring them there. But since there were too many skeletons and creepers spawning there, I decided to wait on the boat and fish. On the 4th day, I returned to my island and killed all the remaining mobs. But there was no grass on this island. Let's just say there's no grass. It's gone. It's all gone now. Even though I have 5 seeds and I can grow some wheat. Why not? I even planted that wheat. I have bone meal and I can grow that too. But I have 2 wheat seeds that I can't do anything with. After that, I went back to fishing. But here's what happened. Did I catch a fishing rod? On a fishing rod? But unfortunately, I can't throw 2 rods at the same time. All in all, I caught 6 salmon and 7 cod. Meanwhile, the furnaces ran out of kelp, so I went to get some. Then I went to the mine and found copper. I mined it to make a telescope, but it turned out that I also need amethyst, which I haven't found yet. I don't even know how to find it. And when I mined the second time, I found an underwater cave where I got a lot of iron. And I've got so much iron that I'm wearing iron armor, I've got iron tools, and I've got 21 ingots left. It's almost night. Let me break the torches and start fighting the mobs. With a shield and an iron axe, the mobs are too easy for me now. The next day, I dug up my island to make a new one specifically for bamboo. And now we can start making a separate island here. Somewhere around there will be a bamboo island. I'm sorry, turtles, but I'm going to take away your home. And the bamboo island is finished. In the meantime, I already have 6 furnaces that are constantly processing kelp. By the way, I don't cut the kelp to the end because it'll grow again later. And here comes the Enderman again, stealing my island. Get in the boat. Thanks for getting in, but I'll deal with you later. And now it's time to let the Enderman know that my island cannot be stolen. And another Enderman. And neither of them had eyes. I was attacked by phantoms. But now I had enough string to craft a bed and go to sleep. On the 7th day, I caught fish and expanded my wheat farm. While swimming, I found something underwater near my island. And it was some ruins with nothing on it. By the way, my bamboo forest has grown too much. I have to cut it down. The iron sword somehow ended too quickly, and I spent the whole night fighting mobs for resources. And the next day I went looking for diamonds. And at level 59, I started digging diamond tunnels. There are more diamonds at this level, just statistically speaking, so I dig here. And on the 9th day, I managed to find my first diamonds. And just a few minutes later, I found more diamonds. And these diamonds were enough for me to make a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword. And at night, I got bamboo because I needed it to build my house. Well, I have the diamond pickaxe and the bucket. Let's find the obsidian. I remember there must be lava here somewhere. And here's the lava lake I'm going to fill. I've been mining obsidian for a long time. I can make an enchanted table and a portal from obsidian, but I need leather for the table. There are no cows on the island, but I need books for my enchanting table, and the only way to get leather for the books is to trade with the piglins. So I urgently need to create a portal to the nether. And while I was looking for the ground to create an artificial island with a portal, I saw a zombie villager in a cave. But after I took the boat and returned to that cave, there was no one there. That same day, I started to build this island, but the phantoms stopped me. So now I can finish. By the way, I immediately built a bridge to my island with a portal. And to make wheat grow at night, I put torches there. On the 12th day, I started to build a platform where my house will be. The bridge and the platform will be about this size. And now I have to decorate this bridge so that it doesn't look so poor. Oh, turtle, I took away the island from you. You're sad, aren't you? Go away. Come on, go for a swim. And it looks wonderful to me. And now I have to take some kind of pillars on the bottom to make it look like it's really standing on the sea. And while I was making these pillars, I saw a drowned skeleton that really wanted to kill me. Shoot me, shoot me. Ow, ow. And now we can finish the pillars. The bottom part is finished, and now I can basically demolish what I have there and move in. There'll be no house there for now, but I'll build one later. And now I can try to go to the nether. The next day I went to the nether, but I realized that I had no gold and decided to get in a cave I had recently found. There must be some gold here somewhere, and there it was, but it was only iron ore. And while exploring this cave, I managed to find some more gold ore. And on the morning of the 15th day, I was farming, and I threw all my 11 gold bars to the piglin. Since I didn't get anything useful from that piglin, I decided to look for gold in the nether. And here's my gold that I'm going to get now. And I found a blue biome, and I need a boat. I managed to make half a stack of gold. Piglins. Take it. And that's how long I wait for them to trade there. And for half a stack of gold, they only gave me 2 leathers. I'm desperate. I'm sad. I'm upset. Well, I'll have to get more gold. Oh, I found a blue biome. I have a boat. We can go there. By the way, there are a lot of blue mushrooms here, which the nether piglins are afraid of. I need them. And here I see my first enderman. Nice. That's enough. On the 18th day, I placed blue mushrooms near the portal so that I would not be attacked by nether piglins, and I went back to the overworld. And I had to get some food because I was out of it, so I went fishing. I saw some dry kelp and I tried to eat it, and it turns out you can eat it. Really? And now it's going to be my main food because I haven't grown enough wheat yet. Finally, I don't have to catch these fish anymore, so I went to stock up on kelp. And at night, I was attacked by phantoms, so I went to bed. On the 19th day, I made a path to Bamboo Island and decorated it. I also decorated the Bamboo Island itself with a fence. We need to add more lighting there. I had just made the torches, and a spider had already spawned there. While I was putting up the torches, the spider decided to kill me, but he died from falling. I have a lot of iron, so it's time to trade with the piglins. I'll give them some gold and throw it into this pit. Go on, into the pit, good boy. And what did you trade here? 9 leathers. Okay, with that I can basically make an enchanting table, but I need to make a sugarcane farm. We'll take this sugarcane and plant it, and now we have to wait a little bit. And I waited until the evening. And how many sugarcanes grew there? Not a single one. Not a single piece of sugarcane grew. So while I'm growing sugarcane, I want to make a place for this farm because it's just lying there. So somewhere in this direction, there will be a bridge and there will be a platform for a farm. And you can build that bridge right here. The platform is ready, and now I just have to add the dirt that I need to get. And just at the end of that night, the first sugarcane grew, so we can add the dirt right away. and I only had enough dirt for half of it. And finally, I finished the other half. Oh, a traveling merchant. What are you selling? You sell mangrove saplings, but I don't have any emeralds. I was so sad that I had no emeralds that I decided to kill the traveling trader and his llamas. Oh, they drop leather. I really need it. That same day, I added some decorations to this farm. In general, I like the look of these platforms with fences and pillars, and I spent most of the day plowing this dirt, and now I have to move the wheat from this farm to this farm. And here I'll have a carrot farm if I can get it from the zombies. I wanted to plant the wheat, but there were a lot of mobs on the farm. So the next day I went looking for coal. I have 16 units of coal, and now I can light this farm. And in the evening, I lit this farm and planted wheat. I also remembered to collect all the sugarcane that had grown. I tried to make an enchanting table, but I couldn't. So what did I do wrong? It took 2 diamonds and a book. Seriously? Now I need to get 1 more diamond. The next day, I found my first diamonds, but my pickaxe broke pretty fast. Also, that day I added pillars to the platform with the farm, and it's done. Now it's not just a platform in the air, but a real artificial island. I tried to trample the previous farm, but it turned out to take too much time, so I gave up on the idea. And finally, I'm going to make an enchanting table and put it somewhere here. By the way, I made myself a new bookshelf so I can put books on it, and it looks pretty cool. I like it, but it has no effect on the enchanting table. So I added regular bookshelves to this enchanting table. And on the 25th day, I finally enchanted a pickaxe for the first time. Wow, now I can immediately mine the netherrack. And this with an efficiency of 2. And I got gold in the nether, but I still decided to try my luck and enchant my pickaxe, for which I traded myself leather. I got 6 leather, and that's plus 2 bookshelves. But I didn't have enough sugarcane for the bookshelves, so I made a platform for a mob farm. I hadn't finished that platform yet, and the mobs had already spawned there, so now I can gain experience from them. I killed the last mob, and now I can finish this platform. The mob spawning platform is ready, and I hope a zombie villager will spawn there one day. On the 26th day, I saw a zombie villager and threw him into the water. I put it in a boat so it wouldn't disappear and rebuilt it. Now I have a zombie villager and I can try to heal him soon. And now I can go in search of the fortress, because I need a lot of resources from there. Meanwhile, I've destroyed this mob spawning platform because I'm going to build a normal farm. I added 2 more shelves to the enchanting table, and now I can try to enchant for luck. I enchanted 2 pickaxes, but I was lucky, and I ran out of lapis lazuli. But before I go to the fortress, I decided to get some lapis lazuli and diamonds. And these are diamonds. Come here. I also found the gold I need to trade with the piglins. Oh, and diamonds again. Wow, there are a lot of them. And wow, I already have 7 diamonds. But I didn't find any lapis lazuli, so I went to the cave. And finally, after all this time, I finally found lapis lazuli. I found enough lapis lazuli to last me the rest of my life. I decided to kill some hell pigs to see if their leather would fall off, but it didn't fall off. And by the way, the wheat farm is almost fully grown. Now I can harvest the wheat and then go mine for gold in the nether. And here I see my first gold. And all day long, I've been mining gold and quartz for experience. And I have 89 gold ingots and managed to trade 34 leather. Since my sugarcane is still growing and I don't have much experience, let's start a mob farm. I'll level up the farm to 200. I'm at level 193, and I think we can start building here, but I'll make it even higher. Level 217 is the perfect place to build, and now I can build. And I'm out of resources. Let's improve the enchanting table. I made 9 bookshelves, which I added to the enchanting table. And there are 2 more bookshelves. Finally, I enchanted a pickaxe for fortune 2. And the 31st day, I went to the mine to get diamonds. And in just 10 minutes of digging, I managed to get 26 diamonds. That's very cool. And I'm all diamond. And to be enchanted, I have to make my farm. The next day, I almost finished the farm, but I ran out of deep slates, so the roof would be made of bamboo. I also expanded the bamboo island and planted bamboo there. And then suddenly, my turtle started piling up wild flecks. And I started to make a bamboo roof, but I ran out of bamboo very quickly, and there was no bamboo growing on the farm yet. So I waited until morning for the bamboo to grow, and this is how much bamboo grew that I'm going to harvest. And finally, after 36 days, I finished this farm. This is what it looks like. And by the way, I really like this farm design because there's a cobbled deep slate with bamboo, and it looks really cool and stylish. Well, let's grab the torches, and this farm is ready to go. There are a lot of mobs on this farm, and that day I also built an AFK spot for myself. The next day I got a carrot from this zombie farm, and finally this part of the farm is planted with carrots, but I only have 2 carrots. But on the mob farm, I kill a few skeletons, so I have a lot of bone meal. So I can grow all this stuff. And I can grow this whole farm. I only managed to grow half of the farm. It was the morning of the 38th day that I managed to get it all planted. I spent the whole day killing mobs and enchanting. I wanted to expand this farm even more, and I need to get a lot of deep slate. So I went to get it from the mine. I'm going to add 2 more floors to this mob farm, and I'm out of deep slate again. By the way, I managed to build 3 more floors. And on the 41st day, I made the roof out of random resources because I had neither bamboo nor deep slate. The last details and the farm is completely finished, and it's definitely necessary to add torches to the roof of this farm. Let me me test the farm. What? Creeper? Did you blow me up? Somehow a creeper got in there and blew up my access to the AFK spot. Wow, and I still didn't have enough scaffolding to get to the top of the AFK spot. Wow, that was a lot of experience. A lot of mobs spawning. I like this farm. On day 42, I went looking for iron to make hoppers, and this is where I saw my first iron. After returning from the mine, I connected the platform to the ocean floor, and in the meantime, I made a loot system with hoppers, and now I can release these mobs. Oh, there are a lot of you. Pull it up. There's so many mobs here. Let's run away. Let's dive into the water. My mob farm is occupied, so I think if I sleep through the night, something on the farm will be saved, so I'd better go to bed. I've already restored this mob farm. It was quite a challenge, but my problem is that these chests won't open. I need to make more chests and put more hoppers on them. So I put a hopper under each chest, and a separate chest under each hopper, and now the loot is ready. It's time to kill some mobs and see how it's sorted. As I can see, the loot is falling into the chest, but it's not sorted in any way, and I'll soon run out of chests, I think. And I got a better bow from the mobs than the one I already have, and I managed to enchant my sword to looting 3. This is a pretty cool enchantment if you have a mob farm. And I also got some potatoes from the zombies, and I'm thinking of making another farm with those potatoes. And I spent the whole night on the mob farm, and the next day I enchanted all my armor. And finally, I went in search of a fortress, so I needed resources from there, and I was wondering where I could find it. In fact, where should I start looking? And when I went near the portal, I found the bastion. Well, then let's go to the bastion, because in the 1.2 update, it's necessary to loot it, because trims drop there, without which you can't upgrade your diamond armor to netherite. And there might be some nice armor trims to decorate my armor. I'm already close to the bastion, and I need to kill all the piglins here so that I can loot the chests safely. And now I can break this chest. And I'm going to break it now, and there's nothing interesting in it. Wow, there's some gold blocks here that I need to mine. Come to me, gold blocks. I'll finally get you. I hope I have enough gold blocks for all 100 days. And here are the piglins that need to be killed. There are 2 chests, and one of them is a double chest. I have to open it to see what's in this chest, and there are armor upgrades, which is cool. I can use them to make my own netherite armor. By the way, this smithing template can be duplicated, and as far as I know, if I take the diamonds I have and put a trim in the center and surround it with diamonds, then something should work. Something didn't work, and I need a netherrack. I see. Ah, good day. I've been waiting for you. Will you exchange the emeralds for me? No, it's all for the emeralds. Oh, I actually duplicated them. I think this method of duplication is better than just walking around the bastions. And I only have 3. And I need 7. And I need to go get diamonds, and then I can make myself some netherite armor. The next day, I got some experience from the experience farm, and then I got some leather from trading with piglins. I made a lot of books and went to enchanting them, hoping to get a fortune enchantment. Fortune 2, and I'm already out of books, and I only managed to get 1 book for fortune. Not bad either. I put the fortune on the pickaxe, and now I have a pickaxe with fortune. The next day, I went to the mine to mine diamonds to duplicate smithing templates, and in 1 day of mining, I managed to get 30 diamonds, and all I needed was these. Let's go to bed quickly. And the last day went very fast because I was afraid of the lightning because everything here is made of wood. And finally, I have 7 smithing templates, which will be enough for my armor and tools. Now I have to go to the mob farm because I need a lot of gunpowder. By the way, zombie villager, I'm sorry that you'll be a zombie for now. I've been farming mobs on the mob farm for a long time, and I have almost 7 stacks of gunpowder, and now I can go mine sand. But the shovel I have is just some kind of crap. I need to enchant a new one. Efficiency 3, unbreakable 3, well, I think it won't be enough. So in the evening, I enchant a pickaxe with efficiency 5, and on the 49th day, I finally enchanted a shovel with efficiency 4, and now I need a lot of sand. And since I don't want to destroy my island, I need a boat to find a place far away from my island where I can get a lot of sand. So we get on the boat, and we go somewhere in search of sand, and I see a lot of it. It's the first time I see what I look like on this boat, and it's pretty cool. And now I got 2 stacks of TNT, and we can go down to the nether. Okay, there's a huge lava lake here. I gotta drink a fire resistance potion and jump in, and I'm at the 16th level. I can get quite a bit. Wow, and there are 3 debris at the same time. Seriously? I'll take that gift for sure. Okay, now we can set the TNT. And I can already see at least 1 debris. There's one, and I see the second one. There's a debris here, but lava's here, and I use a fire resistance potion to get it out. And now I have 12 debris, enough for 3 netherite ingots. I don't have any gold, but I need it too. And here it is. That should be enough. Yeah, so I put in this smithing template. I put in the pickaxe here, and I need netherite. I took the netherite. First we can put that in, then the pickaxe and the netherite. And that's it. And this helmet will also be netherite. And the boots. Now I have netherite boots and a netherite helmet. I still need 2 netherite ingots for my armor. After that, I went to farm gunpowder. The next day, I gathered wheat and made half a stack of bread. Now I have to blow up this TNT. I have 8 debris now, and it'll be enough to upgrade my armor to the end. On day 53, I upgraded all my armor to netherite level. Yeah, I'm full netherite. Day 53 and I'm full netherite. And I haven't even killed a dragon yet. Yeah, I need to make a netherite sword, I think, and then everything will be perfectly fine. And I'm back to mining gunpowder at the mob farm. By the way, there's a zombie villager. I can take him with me. I'm going to close the farm for now. Now I'll kill everyone here except the zombie villager. Oh, there are 2 zombie villagers. I need to put helmets on them. Grab your helmets. And I'm going to make a platform here to put the zombie villagers in boats. But at least one of them is wearing a helmet, and that's good. Ready for a little swim? Come here, come here. No, he's dead. But there's another one. He's drowning. He's dead. Okay, then I'll keep on mining gunpowder. On the 54th day, I went back to the nether to mine netherite. Now have 6 debris, enough to enchant a sword. The netherite sword is ready. Now I can definitely go kill the blaze. But first I traded with the piglins and got a fire resistance potion. I also need food because I only have 10 pieces of bread. So I made 46 bread, and now I'm going to find the fortress. Yeah, and where could there be a fortress? Oh, the fortress. I finally found it. And there could be a blaze spawner here. By the way, this is where I found those new armor trims. Here's the blaze spawner, and I have to kill a lot of blazes. That's it. I've got 25 rods in. That's an incredible amount. Now I need to find a chest, but I haven't found it yet. Well, now I can heal the zombie villager. The brewing stand is ready, but the problem is that I don't have any golden apples, and I can't get any normal apples. And I can't leave the island. And I only have 2 ways to find an apple. Either find a mine, or find an apple in a bastion. So let's find the bastion. Wow, that looks like a bastion. And I have to kill the piglins. Okay, I've killed them all. I see 2 chests and I can open them. And in one of them, there's a golden apple and some ingots. In the other one, there's some junk. Oh, a block of iron isn't bad. I need to find another apple, and then I can heal 2 villagers and make a village out of them. And in the bastion, I found another golden apple. I can go back now and heal the villagers. The explosive weakness potion is ready. So now we throw it at the zombie and it heals him. Hello, zombie villager. And let him heal there. And while he heals, I need to make him a bed and a place to work. So he's going to be my librarian. And we're going to make a lectern for the villagers so I can get a mending enchantment to put on all my netherite tools. You're still healing. Get well soon. Let's not disturb him. While he's healing, I'll get some bamboo to make a village for them. Oh, he's healed. I got the zombie doctor achievement. Now he's cured. Well, we have our first villager, and I see you've already found your home. He'll even find a job for himself. Mending, for one. That is such a percentage. But seriously, he gives such a huge discount, and it's the first time he's given me a mending. I'm completely out of emeralds, man. I urgently need another villager, and the only way I can get one is with the help of my mob farm. And I immediately got a zombie villager on the farm, but I accidentally killed him. The next day, I found another zombie villager, but the creeper blew them all up. I throw a weakness potion and you get an apple. And while I was waiting, I took pictures with my cute zombie, whom I'll scam for emeralds. Yay, he's cured. Finally, all is well. This boat looks enough to make a cat laugh. And on day 60, he became an alchemist, and now I can sell him rotten flesh. After I got the emeralds, I traded with the librarian and got a lot of mending books. I enchanted all my things for mending. Then I gave the villagers my bed and gave them food. And pretty soon I got a 3rd villager. And here I need to add another fence to prevent the villagers from running away. So on the 63rd day, I added that fence. I moved the villagers here, and to make my village progress, I added another bed for the villagers. After that, I got a lot of gold and nether. In fact, I managed to get almost 2 stacks of gold. I needed this gold for strings to trade with the piglins, and to make a loom with which I could buy beds for emeralds. After trading with the piglins, I returned to the village. After that, I upgraded the shepherd's level, and he was finally selling beds for just 1 emerald. I immediately placed all those beds to upgrade my village. I spent the whole night killing mobs for bone meal. With the help of bone meal, I grew bamboo and cut it down because I needed a lot of wood. Now I can build a house for a villager. And we have to put some kind of roof on it. So we have a house like this. Now I have to make 5 or 6 of them. And the second house is finished, but I ran out of bamboo. On the 67th day, I built the platform for the new bamboo farm. The next day, I got the dirt and built the bamboo farm. Then I planted the bamboo. I spent the whole morning waiting for the bamboo to grow, and in the evening, I harvested it. The drowned one was caught, and I'll have less trouble with you. And the third house was ready for the villagers. On his 71st day, I built 2 more houses for the villagers. And now it's time to fight in the fortress. I throw Eye of Ender and have to go that way. This time I can swim off the island to find the stronghold, but I need obsidian to get to the end through the nether portal. And here's the obsidian I need. The next day I went looking for the stronghold. I throw an Eye of Ender and have to move on. There's a genius island generation here. It's somewhere nearby. Give me back the Eye of Ender. Thank you. There should be a fortress here somewhere. I found an apple and a smithing template. I can decorate my armor. It's great. There's a portal. Right next to the end portal, I made a portal to the nether. After that, I found my way home. Well, I had some diamonds here somewhere, and I can duplicate the smithing templates. But I only have 1 diamond. I guess I'll have to get it, but we'll deal with that later. Let's go kill the dragon. I placed the Eye of Ender, and finally I can kill the Ender Dragon. The first crystal is done. The second one is done. He can't heal anymore, so now he can be killed. It was quite easy, and I took the dragon egg right away. It took us 73 days to complete the Minecraft. Now I can go to the mine to mine diamonds and duplicate smithing templates, and I managed to get 22 diamonds. After that, I got endstone to duplicate, so I can duplicate that crap. Now I have 4 of them. I need to keep 1 so I can duplicate it later. So I take a helmet and let it be gold. I put it on, but I don't show it to you yet. The chest plate will also be gold, and the pants will be green, but I'm not showing them yet. I'm going to get more diamonds to make another copy of this armor trim, but I can find more trims in End City. I'll also keep the green boots. Now I'm wearing my new armor, and this is how I look. I look like a clown. Well, okay, I like the way it looks. And now we can go in search of End City, and we go straight to the portal. Hey, I see End City right away, and with a ship. And I have so many blocks. I need to kill the shulkers, so I can make shulker boxes. Oh yeah, Elytros. And I have Elytros now. And this is me with Elytros in the new update. I went to get some more End City. I got some more Elytros. In the next End City, I managed to find some armor trims. When I got home, I redesigned my helmet. I actually like the way I look better now. I started day 76 by trading with the villagers. Now I need to make a librarian to get the Unbreakable 3. And I managed to get the Unbreakable 2, though for a whole 30 emeralds. And I went to mine bamboo to make sticks to trade with the villagers. And I only got 2 books of Unbreakable, and I need 2 more. By the way, this is the island. I like everything about it except that the island is small, and a turtle somehow got into my boat. And while I was growing bamboo here, I was attacked by a drown. Did the trident fall out? No, it didn't. On the 78th day, I enchanted the Elytros and the sword with Unbreakable. This is my island, and in the center, I'll begin to build a house. It'll also be made of bamboo, but I need more bamboo, so I need to expand this bamboo farm, because when I start to build it, I won't have enough bamboo. And right here is another island of the bamboo farm. This island is finished, and I have to build another bamboo farm. And it's finished too. On the same day, I decorated the new bamboo farms and planted bamboo. That's how much bamboo we have. And now I can build a house. All day long, I've been harvesting bamboo to have enough resources to build the house. And we have such an island. And I think I'm going to take most of this island with my house. So what I need to do is make a basic foundation for this house, relative to the size of the island. The foundation is there. There will be a main entrance with an extension. Now, there will be a room like this here, and it'll be held up by columns. This is how it'll be held up. I've divided it into rooms, so let's start with the main part, and I'll make the floor first. Now I can make the first floor of this house. Now I have to make rooms and other decorations. And the first floor is finished. I can start making the second floor. The next day, I harvested bamboo because I ran out of resources to build. On the 84th day, I went to the end in search of Elytros and diamonds. I found diamonds with which I can make an axe. The damn shulkers are making it hard for me to talk. On day 86, I redesigned my netherite armor, and it now has golden lines, which I like much better than the previous green ones. In the evening, I enchanted my axe for Fortune 3 and Efficiency 4. It's a pretty good enchantment. It needs to be redone. I already redid it off camera, and as you can see, I added a little bit of relief, and it looks really better. I did the frame of the second floor. Well, it looks pretty good, so let's move on. Okay, it looks good here, but on the other side, it's too flat here. Maybe I should add another hallway here. And I made another hallway like that because I liked this style too much. I started to make the roof of the second floor, but I quickly ran out of bamboo. Oh, I still have 2 stacks of bamboo in my shaker box. Then I finished this roof, but I need to add more glass to the mansion. There's so much mining sand on this day. I think this will definitely be enough for me. On day 88, I added glass to the mansion, and so I added the glass on the columns and finished the roof and this part at the entrance. But all I need is 1,000,000 bamboo, which I have to get from that damn farm. I already have enough bamboo. I can start building the roof. And this is what the roof looks like on day 90. I haven't finished it yet, but you can see what's coming. On day 91, I finished this house. I really like the way it looks. It looks quite big. It looks good from all angles except this one. And here it looks really cringe. So I finished it, and now it looks much better. And from the wheat farm, it looks really good. I'm proud of myself. In the evening, I started to expand the mob farm. And then an invisible wandering trader came, and I bought watermelons from him, which I'm going to plant. And let's make a separate farm for these watermelons. On the 92nd day, I almost made a watermelon farm and planted my first watermelon. While I'm waiting for the watermelons to grow, I can finish the farm. The farm is finished and there's still 1 watermelon. Even this damn one hasn't grown. What a joke. The next day I set up torches to help the watermelon grow. Well, we'll wait for the watermelon to grow. The day is almost over and there's no watermelon. I can't wait for it to grow. I made a farm like this here and there's not even one. It's a nightmare. What can I say? Let's move on. I just made a farm for nothing. So I made myself a stack and a half of TNT. I'm actually going to love the new armor design. I put the dynamite there and it's about to explode. I can see the last 2 explosions. The first and second should be around here somewhere. I have 8 debris, and now I can go home to improve my tools. The shadow and shovels are also netherite now, but I still have to trade with the villagers. I still don't have enough for an axe and a shovel. I thought mending was expensive, but they only sell for 1 emerald. So why did it take me so long to get those emeralds? And I still needed an enchantment for Unbreakable. I spent day 96 repairing my tools and armor at the experience farm. And the next day, I continued to build another floor in the mob farm. I added torches to the roof, and now I can see how this farm works. It's hard to tell if there are more mobs. There seems to be no difference. Then I made the first version of the balcony. I didn't like it, so I made the second version of the balcony. Well, it looks okay. It looks good. I also made a dock for boats near my house. On day 99, I remembered that I had turtles, so I built them their own island. I tried to transfer them to that island and breed them, but they just swam away from my island. And finally, the next day, with great difficulty, I managed to keep them on that island, and I even tried to breed them, but they wouldn't lay any eggs. I saw that I had an island in the sky, and I quickly repaired it. I managed to bring in a 3rd turtle, but they still don't breed. And now I have officially lived on an island for 100 days, and I only had 1 bamboo. Just look at what I did with that 1 bamboo. I even built the first bamboo mansion. Here are all the farms I had, and even a watermelon is grown there. And it has to be harvested and planted right away. And that's how my 100 days of survival with a bamboo ended. And I'm going to my mansion. As you can see, I have my golden armor. I'm just kind of cool. I want to thank you for watching. Bye-bye.